Hello everyone, it's Elastic Spider, and in today's video I'm going to be featuring a series called Import. If you're not familiar with this series, what I do is I take a ship, whatever ship I feel like doing, or whatever ship you guys want to see. Leave a comment down below if you want to see a certain ship. But I take a specific ship and explain all the import stuff, so captain perks, upgrades, and consumables, all within 5 minutes. And again, if you'd like to see a ship in particular, leave a comment down below and consider leaving a like so I know that you guys are enjoying this video series. So let's get started with the Moskva. Last week we did the Hindenburg. You can watch that here. There's a card in the top right hand corner. But with the Moskva, let's just get started because this ship is awesome. And I'm sure many of you have it or are planning to get it. So I run premium consumables all around. Defensive fire. Except for defensive fire, I should really switch that. Defensive fire is a great perk, and you'll also see why it bodes pretty well with my captain perks. Premium radar, this should be a no-brainer. And then finally, premium heal, all very nice upgrades, or very nice consumables. Going through my upgrades though, we're going to go with main armaments modification 1. Then I'm going to go with AA guns. This is because this extends my awesome AA out to 8.2 kilometers with AFT, and when you pair defensive fire with that, that just makes the area of coverage of your anti-air that much better. I have switched it from aiming system as I saw that the about 12 to 13 meter dispersion was not all that big of a deal, considering that's at almost 20 kilometers. However, I am still pretty gun based, so I do want to take that reload time a little bit farther down. I'm not going to go with the AA mod. It's just a little too expensive. I do like to have a nice, quicker reload. Of course, this one is pretty much completely up to you guys. I just run damage control because the Moskva is a little bit bigger. Again, Moskva is a bigger ship, and I tend to do a lot of bow wind fighting. Now, if you are more of a, you like to be not bow on, you like to be moving, and all that sort of stuff, then steering gears is certainly a great option for you. And then finally, I think the only viable option here is concealment. Steering gears is really not worth it because while your steering is okay, it is more of a heavy cruiser slash battleship. It's not quite battleship-like, but it is definitely a heavy cruiser. And 10.9 seconds is not all that bad considering the relative size. Looking at the captain perks though, so I first went with priority target. I like this on all my cruisers. It lets me know how many people are shooting at me or at least looking my way so I can decide when is a good time to turn and when is not. Second upgrade I would go for is expert marksman. Expert marksman is nice because when paired with the reload module, you get a turn time of 32.8 seconds. So that does allow you to do a little bit more maneuvering, and it allows you to keep tracked on keep your guns on the target. Next, what I would pick is definitely demo expert. I think it benefits the most on a ship like the Moskva. And then finally concealment. Then secondary perks, I would go with AFT again, expanding that AA range. While we won't be doing a lot of DPS, certainly these 130 mils are doing a lot, 112, and then 45 is about 124, the same. These 130 mil go out to 8.2 kilometers, so defensive fire actually goes out to that range as well. So that is why I think that pairs so well with defensive fire. Then superintendent, you get another heal, radar, and defensive fire. You don't really see all that many uses of defensive fire, but the heal and the radar are very, very important. And then finally, I know a lot of people have been doing this, but I think adrenaline rush is the new big thing. It is very useful. Now in the Moskva, it's not as useful as something like maybe a Russian destroyer or destroyers in general, but it is certainly still useful. I can get my reload down to 7.7 seconds, something of that nature. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little quick and informative video, and as always, take it easy, and I'll see you guys in the next video.